This is our pelvic tilt. You may feel your back flattening into the bed or into the floor and then tilting and arching away. We're looking at your ability to maintain some drawing in and flattening at your low tummy region and aligning with neutral spine. Start to lift your arms overhead and slide 1 foot or hover away. Hi, my name's Sarah. I'm a women's health physio at myPhysioSA here at Payneham. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 3 exercises I like to give postnatal women recovering from childbirth and from pregnancy. These are suitable from 6 weeks after you've had your baby and when you've had your obstetrician or midwife clearance to commence an exercise program. So after that time, you might be feeling pretty keen to get back into some exercise and restore a bit of tone and shape around your tummy muscles. It's important that you do this in a supervised way and in a way that's appropriate. Things like planks or crunches and jolting, jarring type exercises can actually contribute to back pain and joint pain and potentially worsen an abdominal separation that you may have. So it's really important that we start gently and do it under the supervision of a physiotherapist. Okay, the first exercise I'm going to demonstrate is some pelvic tilting while lying down. This is going to restore a little bit of shortening and tightening around your top layer of your abdominals. We'll progress that into a glute strengthening exercise with a shoulder bridge. Place one hand over your low waistband and one at your rib cage, and I'd like you to start to tuck your tail and draw your low hand up to meet your top hand. This is our pelvic tilt. You may feel your back flattening into the bed or into the floor and then tilting and arching away. Visualize a bowl of water resting on your belly, you're tipping it back and then tipping it forward. Next, I want you to tuck your tail, tip that pelvis back, flatten the back, use some hand support, push through your heels and start to peel up into shoulder bridge. It's important here that we're breathing and that we're keeping a little bit of tilting and tucking of the waist without flaring the ribs or arching the back. Take a breath in to hold and then breathe out to soften through the breastbone and peel down, articulating through the spine and getting a nice mobilisation through your back. We'll continue that again with a tuck and a tilt, flattening the back and then peeling up to shoulder bridge, pushing through your feet. Hold for a breath in and breathing out to soften through that breastbone and peeling down. So lots of nice shortening, tightening, activation through tummy muscles, as well as some stability and core control through your pelvis. Okay, now we're going to demonstrate a Pilates or core control exercise, challenging a little bit of deep abdominal bracing and then some leg work. So I want you to place your hands just inside from your hip bones and think about drawing in and gently scooping inwards and upwards. As you take your breath out, you're going to float one leg to a tabletop position, 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Breathe in to lower and breathe out to swap. We're looking at your ability to maintain some drawing in and flattening at your low tummy region and aligning with neutral spine. You might imagine a bowl of water resting on your belly. We're trying to keep that full to the brim and nice and steady. You can check that by joining your thumbs and pointer fingers from your belly button to your pubic bone. They should be in a diamond shape and level and parallel with the bed or the floor. Next, I'm going to demonstrate an arm float and leg slide exercise. We're challenging your stability around your core and corset muscles with some long levers away from the midline. We start by aligning with neutral spine, that pelvic diamond position, nice and level and parallel with the floor. Draw in between your hip bones, scooping and lifting. Engage with pelvic floor, front to back passage, lifting and tightening. On your breath out, start to lift your arms overhead and slide 1 foot or hover away. We breathe out to lift, breathe in to come back. Watch points here are that you can maintain a little bit of scooping and drawing in at your low tummy. You're breathing evenly and naturally and keeping your back a little bit in contact with the floor. You might imagine a small grate just sitting above your tail. You're touching it without squashing it and without coming away from it. So we're trying to avoid flaring or arching through the ribs or through the back. Breathing out to move, breathing in to come back. If you feel your back arching, you might keep your foot in contact with the floor and slide that heel. This will reduce the loading. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed these introductory exercises. Remember that everyone recovers differently after pregnancy and childbirth, and our specialty is helping you get the most out of your exercise and getting back to the things you love. We have Mums and Bubs classes which are safe and suitable to bring your baby from 6 weeks. We involve them in some of the exercises, and it's a really nice safe space for you to get back to exercise supervised by a physiotherapist.